Push your kids to get from around here. It's okay. I'm from here, and I come back. I went to Miami, but I was thinking about here. Went to Baltimore, been across the country. You know, you can always come home.
I did tell him, I said, Edward, you are someone, you have the chance to make a big difference in this world, or you can choose to not.
My parents grew up in a one-bedroom apartment, raised us in a one-bedroom apartment in Shrewsbury, Louisiana. We grew up in the brickyard. This is the brickyard I grew up in. It used to be red. They painted it over the years. This is where I grew up at, this building right here. It's a one-bedroom apartment, the brickyard where my parents started off with their kids, my older brother Wendell. And this was it, man. We used to play football. I grew up playing football right here in these streets, pole to pole, light post to pole. I learned everything about football around here. You couldn't help but get moves, you know, 1 against 19. I never thought about accolades, you know, when I played this game. I played it, you know, because it was a way out. I played it like a kid, you know, that grew up playing it in the street, because that's how I enjoyed it. Crime has hit my neighborhood, and my old neighborhood has been there for some time. There's many neighborhoods obviously around here, and a lot of them have parks and stuff where young kids can go. You know, my neighborhood don't. We need a park. These kids have no outlet. They have nowhere to go, nothing to do but hang on the corners. I lost my brother to these streets. A lot of parents lost their kids way too young because they don't have anything to do. I'm not a Hall of Famer by myself. I'm a park baby. The park is always a place for us to go and get that energy out. You know, if they're not expending that energy in the right ways and doing things to get it out, man, it can go the wrong place. You know, and I've seen that negativity come out, you know, but I'm also a product of the park. I was that kid. I was those kids before, and I know how much it means to kids to have, you know, someone to show that they care, you know, and that takes kids a long way, man. It makes me emotional just thinking about, you know, my dad, man, and my mom went through a whole lot for me to achieve the things I achieved. My dad didn't have the opportunity that I had to forego for his sports career. So I came from nothing, like really came from nothing, man. You know, I'm my dad's son, truly. You know, so for me to represent him in this way, nah, don't get any better, man. It's just a blessing, man. It truly is a blessing knowing that I'm using my gift in a proper way.
We know Ed as the greatest safety to ever play the game, but we know Ed as Ed at the football camps, coming back to help us, buying us rings when we win state championships. The weight room, he's done so much for our weight room. And I'm gonna tell you, as good as he is as a football player, he's twice as good as a human being.
Ed Reed, he is the example of what we are as a community. We're a small community, but we are good people. And I always say that, good people. But what I'm most proud of, that Edward never forgot who he was, where he came from. It makes me want to cry, because these young men who really might not have had that future, because of him and because of us continually telling them, you can do this, you can be better than, you know?
You know, for me to be a Hall of Famer, like, it's not so much about me as it is about my parents and people like Miss Hall, like true angels, to help me do the things that I'm doing, and even now, who poured into me to give back. For me to be sitting in the seat knowing that I made my mom, my dad, Miss Hall proud, you know, that means a lot, man. It really does, because it's not about me, it's about them.
Two tickets to pass.